Okay, welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Mr. Dan. Today, we're going to do a review or a taste test, if you will, on those Konjac, like the shirataki noodles that are 10 calories or whatever per bag, whatever. But this is the rice. I'm going to try this today. I happen to like the noodles. My wife, I don't know. Whatever. But I'm going to try this today. It's rice, and I've got some leftover mushroom gravy that I had over the weekend. We had some mushroom burgers, so I chopped up the mushrooms that I had left in the gravy to make it smaller. And I got some other ingredients I'm going to toss in there with it. So let's get to it. Review for the Konjac rice from the Konjac plant. Okay, so here's these mushrooms were monsters before, and I just chumped them up real rough chopped. Just wanted to make them smaller because I'm going to be putting this onto the rice. Anyway, there's some cooking spray that I started with the pan. Got some salt and pepper here. Here's the said product. This is Taste of Asia. This is kept on an aisle in like Wal Mart, the Asian food aisle or whatever. But it's not in the refrigerated section like that Napraso brand is. It's the same thing, but for some reason this one here is packaged a little different. And it's like, number one, it's organic. Number two, it's a bag in a bag. So I take this bag open, I'll show you when we do it. But it's kept on the shelf. Don't take up no refrigerator space. This is some leftover chicken I ground up yesterday. And there's some diced up bell peppers that I'm going to toss in there for a little more flavor. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to get everything cooked up. I'm going to put my bell peppers in there and stir this around a little bit. Let me hold this. Got a little warpage of the pan here, so it's easy. It spins easy. But anyway, just going to let this simmer down because it's going to get juice. I should say wetter, not juicier. Once these cook down a little bit from the juice from the peppers. So anyway, right now it smells pretty good. And then we'll add the chicken a little bit. So I have a nice little meaty, veggie, mushroomy dish. Okay, I'm going to take you over here by the sink and we'll show you what we got with the Konjac noodles here. Okay, the basic directions for these is, here's a close-up of the package, okay? Organic Konjac. This is the rice. And this is a plant in Japan. They've been eating this for, I think, hundreds of years. But I don't think it tastes bad, okay? And then my daughter was doing something. She said something about the texture. So then my wife didn't like it because my wife liked it at first. But we haven't had the rice version yet. But it looks very similar. The color, I'll show you in a minute here. So we're going to cut this open. Now the Praso brand, when you cut that open, that one has a distinct odor. I don't know what it is until you rinse it off. This, when I did the noodles, it was hardly nothing. So I'm expecting that to be the same. Yeah, let's go ahead and smell that, guys. Can you smell that? Here, smell-o-vision. Nope, no odor. So we're going to put this here in the fine strainer that I got. I figured this much. This is going to... because it's really fine, you know. And then we're just going to rinse it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook it and heat it up in the microwave. And when you feel it, the consistency, I mean, geez, it's cut. It looks just like rice. And like I'm pretty sure it's going to be like the noodles. They don't have a flavor to them. They really absorb the flavor of what they're cooking with, or whatever the dish is. So, that being said, I'm going to put these in the microwave. I was going to mix the whole thing together, but if I don't have enough ratio to proportion of the rice with the mushroom stuff, I can use that with something. I can eat that on something else too. So right now this is the only package of the rice that I have, I believe. Okay, so I'm gonna let that drain, but you can see it looks just like rice, you see? It's a little whiter than rice, but I guess it's that plant, the konjac. They say, somebody says it's cognac. You know, like the stuff you drink, but it's not the stuff you drink. Anyway, let's go back over here. Okay, so here, yep. Now, I'm going to put that rice in here. There's going to be plenty of liquid in that. So, okay, so here we have my chicken going in. And I browned this up the other day. I used only a little bit of it. I forget what I was doing, but because I basically did a whole pound. Wasn't paying attention, so anyhow, so I'm going to let this heat through. Now you guys can do whatever you want. I know you probably think this is a crazy recipe, but it's going to be good. These mushrooms on Father's Day when we had them, on the mushroom Swiss burger, oh my God, this was they would like to die for. All right, we'll be back in a minute. Okay, I've got my konjac noodles heating up in the, rice, konjac noodles, rice, the konjac rice, shirataki rice, I don't know what to call them. But it's, I got them heating up in the microwave because I'm going to keep these separate, I think. Because I don't think I'm going to have enough rice to ratio with this because there's not that much rice in that package. There's my beep. See that, guys? That looks just like the rice. I mean, come on. I know it's going to be a different texture, trust me, but it looks just like rice. So anyway, like I said, this thing has 10 calories per serving. I think the serving is 8 ounces is what this is. It's one serving, so. And the calories is, like I said, 10. Serving size is 1/3 of the package. But everything else is 0, 0, 0, 0, 1% carb, 2 grams of carbs. And out of those carbs is 2 grams of dietary fiber. So this is like good and healthy to eat. But anyway, let's lower the flame on this. All right. I think this looks good. I don't know about you guys, but I guess you gotta like mushrooms and gravy and chicken. But I'm gonna get ready to plate this up real quick. But let me just give you a overhead view of the rice bowl one more time. Like I said, just like rice, huh? See? Looks just like rice. I know the texture. Let me take a taste. The texture tastes just like the, it feels just like the noodles, but this is a rice version. And it's going to be the same, I'm pretty sure, but right now I like it. Okay, so I'm going to put a little on this here plate of the rice. And if I'm lucky, camera girl won't touch it. All right, only kidding. Okay, welcome back to the taste test table here with Mr. Dan. Camera girl came to assist. I don't think she really still likes the rice though. Not so much the rice, it's the consistency. But I think it tastes, it has no taste, I mean it tastes nice. It has no, And if you're looking for something with low carbs, low calories, I mean this dish here was made in heaven, huh? Thumbs up to the Konjac rice. Compliments to the chef. Whoever that might be. And that was just leftover mushroom gravy that I had from when I made my mushroom Swiss burgers. Put a little drizzle of gravy on there with 3 or 4 mushrooms on top of the burger. Slap it with some Swiss cheese. And that's something to write home about, huh? Anyhow, so if you like the review or the taste test of the Konjac noodle, I did it again, the rice, huh? Konjac rice. Give us a thumbs up. Share this with your friends, neighbors, relatives. We need some subscription help, so give us a subscribe if you haven't yet. When you do, notification bell will pop up. You hit that. I'll notify you each time that we come up with a new recipe or video. Speaking of the video, right below the video, there's an arrow down box. You hit the arrow down, drop down box will come down. I'll give you a link to our Cooking with Mr. Dan Facebook page, my daughter's artwork page, as well as the recipe and what we did. However, this one's not going to have so much of a recipe. You can put whatever you want on this. This is just a taste test of the Konjac rice. I really like it. I'm definitely going to get more. Now I just got to get my wife to keep eating it. This is Mr. Dan saying, stay hungry, my friends. When you are, you come back and we'll give you another delicious Konjac recipe just like this. This is Mr. Dan saying, we're out for now. Stay safe.